Okay. So we're picking up from where we left off yesterday. Yesterday we were like trying to sneak out of a castle. So we got double crossed by this guy. Oh yeah, I was also bleeding. I need some food. Oh wait, do I have bandages? Nope. Ah, there we go, that's good. Steel. We need more bandages. Cutscene. There he is. Let's stab him. Yeah, you best drink up. It's gonna be your last.
You know, I actually like that about you. It reminds me of someone.
I'm not like you.
Indeed. Last time you let me go. That's not my style. And it came back to haunt you.
Well, you're not walking now. No matter what you say.
So, what's it gonna be? A fair fight? Or are you finally going to learn?
I'm not like you. So, I'll give you a chance.
You think you have a chance?
Oh, no. What happened with my... Oh, I put my... Oh, my soul was still there. Oh boy. Let's try again. Oh. New game. Try again. Let's start by not putting away our sword. Skip all.
I'm not like you. So, I'll give you a chance.
See, it's much easier when you don't remove your sword.
In the end, see, I was right.
No, throw me out the window.
Fucks the bitches.
Nice. Oh, but now I have to go all the way down there to loot him. that my father's sword?
I hope the bastard didn't have those keys on him. Better take a look in his chambers upstairs.
But first we need to find something to eat. Something to bring our energy up.
Strange chambers. You'll get lucky. Shit. It's not here. Andy Strand's keys. No sign of the orders.
So now I have stuff now. Bandages. And
Well, at least I found the most important things. Not for those stupid bloody orders.
nice. Nope. Big other stuff. That means I can drop this one. Okay, that should do it. And I think if I go down to the kitchen, I can wash myself. That will give me a small boost too. Ah, they closed it off. There we go. Almost as good as new. So it looks like I forgot to search for the orders. second. No, medium is too hard. Well, I haven't been stealing much. That's probably why medium is too difficult. Yeah, that's on the other side.
This doesn't look like Sigismund's orders.
No, it's more like a cookbook. Okay, let's go. Are the keys now? There they are. I did not mean to take all that. Let's return. I can return.
I think we have everything. We can go.
You took our things.
I did.
We have the orders. Let's get out of this accursed place.
Did I level up something? That one's nice. I usually use the stab a lot. Godwin, you don't look that good. Maybe it's because you fought that guy with your bare hands and he had like a sword. I can open medium now. Maybe I'll level up one more time just by doing this.
Damn. Bloody hell.
I mean, I'm holding it at the same place. Yeah, same. It'd be cool if you could like sacrifice the sword, just break it open. Oh, is the armor? Yeah, I'll lead the way. So you go left, that means I'm on the lead to the same place.
Great. Do you have the keys?
We have the keys, the orders, and our things.
And also a rather nice sword. I suppose you settled things with the Hungarian.
Before you lot start exchanging revenge stories, give me the keys. I have to find the right one.
Here you are. Istvan is dead. I killed him.
And is it a weight off your shoulders? Has anything changed?
Aye. It's a wonderful feeling. Now I just have to sort out the rest of them.
Be careful, Henry. It's understandable after what happened to you, but taking pleasure in revenge can be dangerous. And not just for your soul.
Amen.
Leave him be. He's a warrior. You can see it in his eyes. You did the right thing, Henry.
And did you follow my advice? Or did you take needless risks?
I acted like a knight. I gave him the chance to defend himself.
So you ignored my advice? Oh, dear lad. What would have happened if you had lost? Did you think about that?
A knight can't think like that. To hell with that, but... that bastard didn't deserve a fair fight. You should have gutted him in his sleep, like Godwin said.
Well, thank God it didn't end up worse.
If you've all finished chatting, I'd like to remind you where we are. We have to vanish, now.
Is it far? Zizka won't make it too far on foot.
I'll make it.
How should I know? I've never been here before. I think the passage ends somewhere in Apollonia, and that's a short way from the castle. There's an old poacher's camp in the rocks there, and my people will be waiting there. You go first, Henry, and light the way. I'll lock the gate behind us.
Well, let's go then. I just hope we won't get buried alive.
In that case, at least we'll have a burial with a priest.
That was weird. Okay. Maybe I have to light the way for them. Like they said. Oh no, they have lights.
fresh air at last. Now, if we had a little wine...
They've noticed we're gone. Fuck. How far are your people with the horses?
Young Mika will be waiting half a mile to the south, at an old camp.
I need to rest. Supposing we take a look at Sigismund's letter. See what the bastard is plotting. Oh, good idea. Here, give me some light. Let me see. I, Sigismund of Luxembourg, by the will of God, King of Hungary, Dalmatia, and Bohemia.
Oh, Christ, skip that.
And I therefore call my loyal ally... Sigismund is mustering his allies and their armed forces to Kuttenberg.
What does it mean?
It means that he's lost patience. And he's planning to crush the resistance while he still can.
So, von Burgov and von Aulitz have gone to Kuttenberg?
Yeah. And my friend Hinnek of Kunstad is at Suchtal Fortress, not far from Kuttenberg. And Liechtenstein is in Kuttenberg too. We have to warn them.
And we have to help Capon?
Yeah, but first we must get away from here. Only he can't get far on foot.
I'll bring the horses to the road. You wait here.
But the place is crawling with them.
No, kill them all.
You go ahead. They'll give up in a while. We'll move further back inside.
When you meet Mika, the password is Falcon. God go with you, lad.
Well, at least Godwin is looking better.
Everyone ready? We're looking for an old priest and 2 men. They're killers, armed and dangerous, so watch your back. Let's go.
Since the game's saved, I'm just gonna try and fight it first.
There's one here.
Let's try it again. I feel like we stealth kill the first guy from the front, but
Everyone ready? We're looking for an old priest. Over here. You want to try me?
oh,
Good arse open. Waiting for you.
Okay. See, I'm bleeding. See, and we are heading to that area. Okay. Hold it.
Everyone, here! I'll beat you. And now you're mine.
Ah, come on,
You want to try me? Now that's what I call an opener. Show what you're made of. Hello, he's here.
we need to fix that bleeding. I hope I have more bandages.
Hey, he's here.
You want to try me?
Let's do this guy first.
Fucking hell! I've been waiting for you. Show what you're made of. Show your stuff. Eh? Fuck that.
should be right up here.
What of the murderers that escaped? Shit!
Lord be with you.
Do you buy wolf ears?
That's right. You get a few groschen for every dead animal.
If I kill one, I'll come and see you.
See you soon, my friend.
You Mika.
Depends on who's asking.
I'm Henry. I'm here to... Falcon. Password is Falcon.
All right. Nine. I'm Mika. Where's Catherine?
It all went tits up. I've got a wounded man. We need to take the wagon all the way to the passage to load him on. Where is it, anyway?
We left the wagon and the horses just outside of Apollonia. The soldiers are combing the forest. Nobody can get through till we stop. Fuck. I thought we could sneak out. But if someone's wounded...
You don't look too good neither.
Let's kill him.
Listen, my brother and the butcher's hand are guarding the wagon. But if we don't show up by daybreak, that means something's gone wrong. And they'll leave. Someone has to tell them what happened.
Right. I'll go. Go and find Catherine in the cave. She'll fix you up. Where exactly is the wagon?
Keep heading south from here until you come across a cliff split in two. There's a broken down wagon standing nearby. Go between the rocks, up the hill, then head south. If you pass by an abandoned camp, you'll know you're going the right way. It's another mile or so past the camp. Just keep heading south. You should come across them. We're parked a bit off the road, so as not to be seen.
Or too much
Don't
info.
forget to say the password to Falcon and the church, so they don't kill you on sight.
All right.
Good luck. God be with you.
I'm with you.
if I hurry up, maybe the cutscene will set.
Broken wagon. I have to head up the hill here.
Over here! He's here!
I should keep my sights from here.
I don't see anything. Come on, a cutscene. And he's dead. Bled out.
Broken wagon.
Yeah, we have to load the earlier game. From there.
Everyone ready? We're looking for an old priest and 2 men. They're killers, armed and dangerous. So watch your back.
I wonder if I can like stealth kill them with the bow.
Let's go. My God! Over here! He's here! Ah!
Oh, I don't have any arrows.
Everyone ready? We're looking for an old priest and 2 men. They're killers, armed and dangerous. Everyone, what's here? Let's go.
Wait, do I have a dagger? I do.
Over here! What do you want?
This.
For the salt. I thought we could. Listen, someone has to tell them what to do.
Where exactly?
Keep head over to the get to know them. You should. We're parked. Right. Don't. Good luck.
With you.
That'll teach you. Stop praying. I'm all yours.
Oh, we're definitely bleeding now. For real?
Did it come from over there? What have you done?
Show what you're made of!
Yeah. He fumbles too much pulling out the sword. Wait. Oh no, I still have it, okay.
Everyone, here!
You'll get a pasting. What do you want? Take that!
I've been waiting.
Show what you're made of. What the? Damn, I'm bleeding.
Oh, that's my bad. Bandages.
Show your stuff. You want to try me? Yeah.
Fight someone where I can see better. Yeah. Well, let's try it again. Yeah, you usually don't have patience for like sneaking in games. Does he have his sword out? Yes, he did.
Over here! He's here!
No, you don't. Show your stuff. You haven't a chance.
Come on, get it
To the
over.
devil.
No?
Show what you're made of.
Mm. Oh, full damage. Or you'll get stuck.
What the?
I'll chop you up, you geezer! I'll hack you to ribbons! You want to try me? Let him have it!
Do you have my armor on? I do not. There we go.
Everyone, here!
stuck. I'm stuck on a log.
You having a chance? Show your stuff! You're not...
Wow, this guy's actually good.
There's one here! It's a wonder you're still standing. You're no match for us. Right between the eyes. Show your stuff. Tough shit, fucker.
Oh, it's saved. That's good.
Fuck you.
Behind me. Come on. Come on.
No wonder you're so...
Well, it's just like the first game. It's like a little bit clumsy, the combat system, but I like it. It's challenging.
You want to try me?
some of these guys are just...
You want to try me?
Okay. Like a never-ending... Yeah, it's just like never-ending.
I've been waiting for you.
Ah, shit! What the? I've been waiting for you.
Oh, full damage. Thought.
Show what you're made of! Right between the eyes. Ah, no chance.
Yeah, I'm gonna die here.
Show your stuff.
I need a bandage.
You want to try me?
Well, I'm not sure that's how you're supposed to do it, but it worked. I wonder if it would be easier to just go along the road and take the fight there. Easier to see people, and it's not that much stuff to get caught on.
Back to the rocks. Long way.
Vulcan. Catherine sent me. Things got a bit complicated.
straight on to Yichin. The merchant road will take you right to Kuttenberg.
What, you're not coming with us?
No. I have to go back to Razik and Hanush and tell them what's been planned and what happened to Lord Capen. Like, it's high time you got going. Watch out for yourselves. Especially you, Henry. I don't have to come back and look for your body again.
I'll do my best.
Look, if you find yourself stuck, look for Sir Odorin of Rabosh and give him this ring. He'll help you, even if he's not too happy about it.
Godspeed!
So, we finally got him. How does it feel? I said, how does it feel?
Do you really think you could get rid of me? No, no, dear boy. You and I still have a lot of work to do.
Henry? Are you hurt?
No, I just fell asleep.
You fell asleep. Are you all right?
Is it much further?
We'll reach Sukdal shortly, if those woodcutters by the forest weren't making it up. They look pretty frightened.
Are you surprised? The captain here looks like the one-eyed demon of vengeance. I'd take to my heels myself.
Aye, us Cyclopses are good at frightening women and children. I could do without that gift.
Your eye will get better with time. You're lucky you didn't lose it altogether.
That remains to be seen.
Or not seen.
Anyway, it's not my eye that did it. Sigismund is riding roughshod over the country, so the people are cautious. I can't blame them.
If it was only Sigismund. The devil is just as bad.
I thought we'd sorted all this out. He's no saint, not by any means. But he is an ally of the king, and my friend.
Who is?
The dry devil.
Lord Hinek of Kunstadt, Burgrave of Znojmo Castle, a great warrior, and at this moment a guest of the Lord of Sukdor.
He's a drunkard and a dangerous, violent man.
I'll watch him, don't you worry.
You always say that, and there's always trouble. How do you propose to watch a fella like that? He's mad.
Can you give it a rest? I don't need you insulting him before I get a word in.
Great. So I'm to keep my mouth shut, eh?
Say what you like, just don't go bugging the devil. At least for a while.
Where are you going?
That's all I'm
Zach
asking.
ain't gonna see ya.
What
He's
happens
got an
after we
important
get
visit.
to Sukdor?
We'll find out soon enough. The main thing we have to hope for is that the local lord will even receive us.
Who is that?
Sir Peter of Pisek, Mint Master to King Wenceslas himself. Very important man.
I bet he can't wait for us to ride into his courtyard.
We don't look too impressive, that's true. But I'm hoping Dry Devil will put in a word for us.
And what's your plan after that? We have to save Sir Hans.
Don't worry, we'll get to that, if it's not too late.
Hopefully it won't be. He's a noble, so they'll ransom him.
I don't know. His uncle has a reputation for being a pinch purse. You know him, Henry?
Yeah. Well, I don't know where you heard that from. He was always kind to me.
But that's all by the by anyway. I intend to wage war, not parley. And if I know Dry Devil, he's of the same mind.
Won't it be dangerous for Sir Hans?
It will. And for us
Come on.
What's this? The gate's wide open.
Water, fed, saddled, first thing. Understand?
Yes, sir.
Greetings. What's your business here?
the blessing of our Lord Jesus Christ, sir. I expect your Peter Pisek. I am Jan Žižka of Trocnov. I have an important message for your guest, Hinek of Kunstadt. Actually, for you two.
A message for the Dry Devil?
Well now, Captain Žižka. And young Henry.
Margrave Jobs.
Sir.
I'm afraid your friend Hinek is no longer here. I'd love to know what brought you two together. But also, what the hell happened to you?
Well, sir...
Unfortunately, I'm otherwise occupied at the moment. Get some rest. You're clearly in dire need of it. We'll talk tomorrow. Sir Peter, please, take care of our guests.
Yes, sir.
Let's go!
He's all we needed.
You must be tired and hungry after your journey. Follow me.
You have a very fine fortress, my lord.
I'm glad you think so.
You don't?
To be honest, I'd much prefer to go back to Kuttenberg. Life in a fortress isn't ideal for a man with my experience.
And with your fortune.
That gets worryingly smaller every day, Lord Trotznov.
Hardly surprising if you're putting up the Margrave here.
No, that's more down to his Hungarian cousin, if you get my meaning.
Oh. I think, yeah. That fixed that. It's my blacksmithing outfit. See, shoes. Work boots. And this one used to be my archer loadout. we go.
Eat whatever takes your fancy, my friends. You look like you've had a hard journey.
Ah, the journey wasn't so bad, especially compared to what came before it.
Where are you coming from, anyway?
From Trusky.
That's Sir Otto von Burgo's domain. What were you doing there, pray tell?
We were in a castle cellar, talking to an old acquaintance.
My God, how did that happen?
Simple. I'm in the service of Lord Sokol of Lamberg, same as Dry Devil. And I had a job to do around Trusky, if you get my meaning.
Absolutely. But it wasn't much of a success, was it?
Actually, it was pretty much. We even took a castle.
Well, more like a small stronghold.
And we nearly got von Berghoff, too.
And what prevented you from completing that righteous deed?
Actually, it's a little bit my fault.
What are you saying, boy?
Me and my lords were sent to negotiate an alliance with von Berghoff. But that snake was using us the whole time to do his dirty work. He pretended he was willing to cross over to the side of Wenceslas. But instead, he sent us to fight against the king's allies.
And if that wasn't enough, von Orlitz and the Prague militia joined with him.
But why would the Pragas send forces to Trusky?
Ah, but they didn't, sir. They weren't sent to Trusky, but here. They just stopped off to visit von Berghoff because he was in a tight situation, and they took him along with them.
Here? To my fortress? Christ almighty.
Not just here, but everywhere where King Wenceslas still has supporters.
And that's also one of the reasons why we're here. We came to warn you. It seems Sigismund's run out of patience. He's going to break the truce and finish off the rebellion while he still has time. So he's convened all his followers in Kuttenberg with von Berghoff and von Orlitz in the lead. It's just a matter of time before the battles begin.
We've got to secure the fortress quickly, stock up on supplies, reinforce the guard and drill the troops. But I'm grateful to you, friends. Wait here. I'll have the best wine I have brought to you. Bring that red from Burgundy right away.
You might want to save some for Jobst.
I'll gladly risk his displeasure for this occasion.
It seems we both have the same opinion of Jobst, eh?
Well, that is, I wouldn't dream of disrespecting the Margrave. Where do you know him from?
I don't really know him as such. We merely know each other due to my original trade.
Yes, I've heard of you. They say you used to be, well...
Yes, a bandit. It's no secret, sir. King Wenceslas even put a price on my head once. And Catherine here, she...
I'm sure that's of no interest to the noble gentleman. And anyway, if anyone knows Jobst well, it's Henry here. You two are quite on friendly terms, aren't you?
Aye, we know each other well. We recently had talks together in Rattay.
Anyway, we're straying a little from the point. As I said, one of the reasons we came here is to warn you. And the other reason goes by the name of Hinnek, the Dry Devil. Where is he?
Well, he was here for a while, at my invitation.
Was? So he's no longer here? Thank Christ.
Where did he go?
I couldn't say. He didn't part quite on the best of terms.
That's quite normal for him. Don't take it to heart, sir.
I had no issue with him. It's more about Margrave Jobst. When he met Hinnek, he was somewhat disturbed.
I can't say I'm surprised. They quarreled, did they?
Let's just say that after an exchange of opinions, they agreed it would be best if they saw as little of each other as possible. I'm sure if you're interested in the details, the Margrave will explain it to you himself.
I'd be very surprised.
What do you think about all
It's
of
kind
this?
of like,
sir?
I don't mind it that
Sigismund,
much, but it's
Wenceslas,
kind of
Jobst.
too much
What kind of
narratives
question
and
is
cutscenes compared to
Do you
gameplay
doubt
so
my
far.
loyalty to our king?
No, that's not how I meant it.
Henry here sometimes forgets to weigh his words, sir.
That's all right. To be frank, we all know that King Wenceslas isn't the great man his father Charles was. But that is the way of the world. History is full of kings who didn't know how to wear the crown. The blood running in their veins is more important than what's in their heads. He's not a capable ruler. What of it? In my opinion, kingship is above all a guarantee of divine peace. A sovereign's greatest asset is his legitimacy.
But what if the sovereign is truly bad? If he's mad, say.
I'll put it this way. Nobody lives forever, lad.
Least of all bad kings. Isn't that right, sir?
So, what about us? What do we do now?
The Margrave will certainly want to talk to you, but the earliest he'll be back at the fortress will be tomorrow. I hope until then, you won't refuse my offer of a bed for the night.
Just an offer. So you'd let us leave if we wanted to.
Well, the Margrave did ask me to look after you until he returns, for the sake of security.
Whose security?
Good question. Yours, I expect.
Ah, so be it. I couldn't take another step anyway.
Thank you for the warm welcome, Lord Pisek.
It's the least I could do, lad. My fortress is open to all the king's supporters, even if that does make it a bit crammed.
Sir, there's still one more thing we came for. Lord von Bergov is holding my lord, Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, hostage. And we also have to warn Jobst's ally, John of Liechtenstein. Do you know anything about those two?
Sorry, I don't. I didn't even know von Bergau had come here until you told me. And I've heard nothing about Lord Liechtenstein.
Which is actually good news. If he'd been caught and executed, the word would be all over the region. So there's a strong hope he's alive.
I suppose I ought to get to bed. Where can I sleep, sir?
I had some chambers prepared for all of you. Yours is right here in the palace. Cross that corridor and go up the stairs. You can't miss it. There's a garland above the door. But first, eat your fill. All of you. And maybe you'd like to bathe before going to bed. I told my servant Susanna to prepare baths for you. The baths are in the little house in the courtyard, right next to the well.
Greetings. Hey, you're all bloody.
Yeah.
I'll have a look at your wares.
Why are you wasting my time if you don't want anything then?
Lord Pisek said we could have a bath here?
Yes, sir. I prepared the hot water and fragrant oils myself. And I'll wash your clothes as well.
Oh, thank you.
I could get used to this.
If sir will allow, I'll help you undress. You silly doggy. I went past your garden the other day, and that dog of yours was going mad, barking and growling at me like I was a stranger.
Hmm. Upstairs.
I'm sorry.
Oh, there it is. Another flashback or nightmare?
So you got your revenge?
I did.
Father, did it make you feel any better?
It did.
It did. So what comes next?
Now we kill the guy that hired him.
Mark von Aulitz is next. Then von Berghoff.
And is that what you really want, son?
Yep.
No matter how many people you kill, you can't change what's happened.
It's what I want.
Are you sure, Henry?
Positive.
What's happening? Why are you waking me up? You again?
Yes, the Margrave is calling for you, sir. You and the other gent.
You mean Zizka?
I suppose. I don't know what his name is, but he's waiting down in the courtyard. I'm just on my way to tend to his wounds.
And what about Catherine?
That's the good wife who arrived with you? I don't know. I think I saw her with our captain.
Ugh. Very well. I'll go now.
Before you go, I brought you something for breakfast. In case you're hungry. Oh, have I been too bold?
No, definitely not. Thank you. Do you need anything else?
No, sir.
So, why are you standing here?
You haven't dismissed me, sir.
I'm not a nobleman. You don't have to stand on ceremony with me.
I do, since you're a guest of the Margrave, sir. May I leave?
That is... yes, of course.
Thank you, sir.
I really have to dress him all over again. Guess so. Sword? Okay.
Excuse me?
Meine Dame, we aren't idle here. My men train like that every day.
Hello, the worth Henry of Skalitz. I'm just holding a discussion with the captain here about his desolate fortress.
That's not how I'd put it. In the end, as my großvater said, the strength of a castle is measured by its garrison. And mine is one of the best in the region. What do you say, lad? Am I right?
Aye. I have to admit, the soldiers here look pretty fearsome. I wouldn't want to come up against them in battle.
I get the feeling you'd run instead of facing them, though. Eh?
Leave him be, meine Dame. Nobody with any sense would take on my men.
Now look here, I was just being polite. I'd happily take on your men.
Ach ja?
Do you fancy yourself a knight?
Come, Junge. We'll stuff your clothes with straw, so you don't come to any harm and let you have a go against one of ours. Pulcock, come here! The first to bleed loses.
Take that!
He's bleeding.
Try and stand up to this.
Why did he give me? Yeah, I'm not losing that fight. Dagger.
Careful.
Christ, pardon me.
My Nagama, we aren't idle here. My man trained like that every...
Hello? I'm just...
That's not India. What do you...
Well, your grandfather was right.
What did you say? Why don't you show us?
No problem. But I'm not sure it'll be a fair fight.
Then you'll have...
Come, Junge. Pulcock, the first to bleed, lose.
Okay, so we're using a long sword.
Still believe in yourself? No chance.
Here we go.
Excellent, Henry.
Just did.
It was nothing.
Good, Gama. You have my admiration. You really are good with the sword. I hope my idiots learned a thing or two from you.
You should receive some kind of reward for that feat.
And what rewards would you have in mind?
I was rearranging our saddlebags, and I remembered I took a small memento from Trusty.
Oh. What is it?
A hunting crossbow. I even think it's von Berghoff's. I was meaning to sell it, but it might serve you better.
My word. Thank you. I better go and find Zizka. The Margrave is expecting us.
I saw Zizka next to the stables. There was some girl hanging around him.
Do you want to come with us to see Yobs?
Not really. I'll go and pack my things instead. I have a feeling we'll have to leave soon.
Why?
A woman's intuition.
Christy!
Greetings. It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
Let's see. There we go.
And this scar. It's strange, crooked, like a letter from a fancy book.
This. I fell off the battlements at Laxenburg Castle.
How are things, Captain?
What do you think? I've seen better days. And you, youngster?
No, I'm good.
Me? Bah, considering what we've been through, surprisingly good.
Just wait until you've been through as much as I have.
Nah, don't say that. You still have your strength. A real man of iron.
A damned rusty one, I'd say. But enough chat. I see Jobst has returned to the fortress.
That's why I'm here. They're expecting us. I wanted to take Catherine along too, but she said she'd rather get the horses ready.
She's doing the right thing, and you better run ahead and greet the Margrave. I'll join you shortly.
Are you expecting trouble?
I always expect trouble. Jobst has turned coats more times than I can count. And the way things are these days, I'd rather have horses standing by, even on a visit to my parents.
What about that dry devil of yours? Did you find out where he went?
No, nobody asked him where he was going, but it seems they're hoping it's as far away as possible. I'm not surprised. If I know him, he wasn't the ideal guest.
At least Jobst might know where he is.
He might. To be honest, that's the only reason for talking to him.
Should I really go and see Jobst on my own? He's the Margrave, though.
So what? You already know him better than I do. You met him in Ratai. I only know what I've heard about him.
All right, but he sent for us both. How's it gonna look?
A bit odd, I suppose. But you must understand, I'm doing this for our benefit. The less time I spend with a Margrave in one room, the better.
All right, then. I'll be going, then.
Yeah, let's go. Side quest. Oh, we'll do that later.
Henry. Where's Captain Zizka?
He got held up.
I received a report that von Bergov's banner is flying in the camp of my dear cousin Sigismund, so I assume the negotiations at Trotsky didn't go too smoothly.
No, sir. I don't have good news for you, I'm afraid.
Well, good or bad, I'm sure you have plenty to report. So what happened with von Bergov at Trotsky?
Bergov had no interest in our message. By the time we finally arrived at Trotsky, he'd already long since made a deal with Sigismund. But of course, he didn't tell Sir Hans and me anything. And on top of that, he used us to do his dirty work. Everything went to hell in the end, and we ended up in a dungeon. Or at least I did. They took Lord Capon away. In fact, that's why we're here. We were following von Bergov's trail.
So I've heard. But I'd be interested to know the details. It's been some time since our meeting in Ratai, and now you appear here by the side of a quite unexpected guest.
An unexpected guest?
Yes, of course, I've heard of Zizka before, and of his unconventional ways of supporting our king. But I don't know where you know him from.
We met outside Trotsky, in rather complicated circumstances. We crossed swords. I can only thank God we didn't kill each other.
And who was giving Zhishka orders? Do you know?
I think it's some Jan Sokol of Lamberg?
That would make sense. He was always quite pig-headed.
Forgive me, my lord, but how is it possible you don't know? Aren't you all on the same side?
Bear in mind that my dear cousin, His Majesty King Wenceslas, has many supporters, and each of them has their own ideas about how to defend him.
I understand. It seems complicated.
On the contrary, it's all quite simple. If I could get them all together in one banquet hall, give them their fill of wine and venison, they'd come to an agreement on the spot. Let's move on. I heard something about a pillory and poaching. What in God's name did you and Sir Hans get up to?
Things went wrong right from the beginning. We were ambushed, and we lost the letter. Lord Capon and I were lucky to get out of it alive. But no one at Trotsky believed that we were messengers.
Von Berghoff refused to aid a nobleman in need. That seems pretty low for a man of his stature.
Well, to be honest, Lord Capon didn't really look much like a nobleman. We were ambushed while bathing in a pond, and then we fled through the woods. So we really looked like a pair of beggars.
Ah, that must have been a peculiar feeling for Lord Capon.
Oh, let's go for it.
Not only for him, sir. I may be just a bastard, but that doesn't mean I'm used to begging at castle gates dressed in rags.
Of course, but there is a difference between disgrace for a commoner and for a lord chosen by God. In any case, are you sure there's nothing else you want to tell me?
Well, you should probably know that Istvan Toth was working for von Berghoff.
Who's he?
One of Sigismund's cronies. He was causing havoc around Ratai.
Ah, yes. Hanush and Radzig mentioned some such person. They even foolishly let him go.
They had to. They gave him their word.
Yes. Well, it's actually quite heartening that some people still have such naive ideas about the world.
Well, no one let him go this time. He's dead.
Very good. From what I've heard, he was a bandit and a cutthroat. There should be no dealings with his ilk.
Oh, you get different
Isn't Zhishka a bandit too, though?
different reputations.
Is loyal to
More you
Wenceslas.
succeed in like
So he's
conversations,
no
the better
bandit or
reputation you get
cutthroat,
with
but
them,
a faithful servant
the
of
more
our
they like you
king,
and so on.
carrying out resistance against his enemies. But let's move on. Is there anything else you'd like to tell me?
That's all that happened, sir.
Truly. My court messenger and bearer of tidings, both good and bad, John of Liechtenstein, has mysteriously gone silent. So every piece of information I get now is precious. By the way, you said you were in von Berghoff's dungeon. And I can imagine how they treated you there. Tell me, did you reveal anything?
I didn't say anything, but Godfred did.
Well, they asked questions, yes. But I was counting on that and prepared myself for it.
How did you prepare yourself?
I just thought something up.
Henry, what exactly did you tell them? What you might consider to be a minor detail might be something of utmost importance.
I don't know. It all happened so fast.
But you said you had time to think. So how was it then?
Well...
Oh, I failed this
I've
one.
had better liars than you failed to trick me. So tell me, what came out of those loose lips of yours?
Although it wasn't me who told him...
See?
Von Berghoff did get certain... information.
I didn't say anything. That's what he asked.
Information?
About Liechtenstein. that he's in Kuttenberg. And what he's doing there. I'm really sorry, sir, but... well, they tortured us.
That is truly unfortunate.
The game
But
saves
you've nothing
like
to be ashamed of.
pretty rarely,
I think
so
it's
I
too
have
much
to go
to
back
expect
pretty
anyone
far.
to hold their tongue
Like to
under
read up
torture.
this conversation.
But Lord Liechtenstein... what if they killed him because of us?
John went straight into the lion's den. He knew the risks. Thank you for the news. You're free to go if you want. But I would be glad if you stayed at the fortress. As soon as it's possible, you can join a legation heading for Rattay. I'm sure you already want to go home.
What? Go home? I can't. I have to rescue Sir Hans. I made a promise I'd protect him.
A noble thought. But you mustn't worry about Lord Capon. I'm sure von Berghoff has him trapped in a gilded cage.
But I made a promise, sir.
I understand, but honestly, Lord Capon is now safer than you or I. The most sensible course now is to wait for the ransom demand.
Margrave.
Ah, Captain Zizka. Henry and I were just discussing Lord Capon.
Yeah, the Margrave thinks he's in no danger, and we should wait for a ransom demand.
As one does.
I wanted to talk to you about something else. I suppose you're wondering why your friend Hinnek,
Yes,
also known as the Dry
am I free
Devil,
to go? I
isn't
don't
here?
need to listen to
Oh,
this.
there's plenty of gossip going on around the fortress. You and Pisek refused to grant him asylum.
Asylum is for those in distress, Captain. Hinnek came to burn and pillage. I have quite different plans.
And what might those be, Margrave? Sitting and talking while King Wenceslas rots in a dungeon. What would I expect?
Yeah, I like
Not
this
so
game a
long
lot,
ago,
but the
you were
cutscenes in this game
conspiring with
just keeps
Sigismund against
dragging on.
Prokop, your own brother.
It would be futile trying to explain to you the intricacies of the Luxembourg's dynastic politics. Let me just explain that that was what was called for in the situation. But I assure you that I am now acting in the best interests of this country and of King Wenceslas.
You're acting first and foremost in your own interests. Everyone knows that.
Strong words coming from a man who earns his bread by killing merchants on the road. No offense intended. I applaud your art. The pen is mightier than the sword, but there are times when it's vice versa. Enter!
All ready to leave now, sir?
Good. It's high time. I expect the captain was about to leave anyway. Are you not?
With pleasure.
And you, Henry?
Me? Well, sir, I made a promise.
I understand. I won't attempt to keep you here by force. But bear in mind, I have concluded a very fragile truce with Sigismund, which gives us time to get ready. And if anyone should disrupt my plans with headstrong acts of violence, there will be consequences. Grave consequences. I consider this matter closed. Farewell and good luck.
I get the feeling Yopes didn't make a great impression on you. Are we leaving?
Yeah. And Henry's going with us.
Wait, you'll help me find Capon?
Sure. But we'll need people for that. And information. Catherine, I've got a job for you.
Yes?
Go to Kuttenberg. Find out what happened to Liechtenstein. If anyone knows what's going on in this godforsaken country, it'll be him. In the meantime, We'll go and find Dry Devil and his band.
Good luck. I'd go all the way to Rome to spy if it kept me away from the devil.
Let's go!
Okay, I think I'm gonna end it there. I have to get ready for work, so until next time.